yesterday. Welcome to Main Event.
By Kaden Carter.
With the resident party girls of Monday Night Raw.
But I guess the party starts right here.
Indeed it will be. We know, Brian, we are just 9 days away. This WrestleMania Sunday, it's the biggest WrestleMania of...
Old Jesse James is by my side, as always. It's Blake Howard.
Philadelphia.
And her opponent, Baszler!
As we head from champion, two-time NXT Women's Champion.
Well, Katana didn't come out here by herself either, so I face the likes of Shayna Baszler tonight.
Oh, and looks like that's 2 weeks in a row for you, Brian, with the Zoe Stark. Different coming out of your mouth there, Brian, but I was going to ask.
Tell you the truth and put it in my man cave. Hopefully we can get him to sign it.
I've had a tough couple of months, Brian. Of course, they dropped those women's. Look to have some daylight here tonight in singles competition.
With a talent roster as thick as we have in Kabuki Warriors, and you always are climbing back to the top of that mountain. Things separately, but to me, they have to
overzealous right there. Is of course Shayna Baszler does have that power
against a formidable opponent like Shayna Baszler.
Trying to get in there.
Now,
well scouted there by Katana. Shayna Baszler and of course Zoe Stark and tag team company.
Never with quite such elegance.
The former, though she can bring it like anyone in the women's division.
That's what's so impressive to me about it.
Maybe take a look.
Like you never know where she connected with that, and it could.
Right now, Brian, we always talk about how dangerous Baszler and Stark.
I'd be scared if I was in the match with her and she did that.
And ripping apart there, Brian. From what I understand, Shayna Baszler.
Well, we talked about it earlier. So that's very interesting. I follow her on social media, and
indeed, is Katana Chance here trying to get back?
Hey, you can duck and dodge, just like that.
Trying to find a bit of an opening here, Brian.
That's right in her that it's the old saying, it's not the size of...
On the cusp right there, only gets two, but again,
I thought she had her right there.
But Shayna going for that Kirifuda clutch one more time.
The Hangsman. But those...
As Katana certainly wants to fight another day here.
Shayna...
Kanrana!
This has got to
right
be
there, here we go with the cover! She thought that might have been all.
Me and her both.
And now... as Kaden Carter tries right back on the cusp. And she leaps right back. Her A game here against Shayna Baszler, but Brian was all
legitimate combat ability. You know what I mean?
For the third time in this matchup, the Kirifuda, and just over a week before WrestleMania 40, Shayna Baszler. Later tonight, the tag team of Idris Enofe tonight. But before we get there, let's take a look back.
You, huh? You're a fool. You're not fit for the with Seth Rollins. You understand he stabbed me in my back.
He might hate my guts, but I know one, and I'll raise you another.
Spoken in because you're number two. Forever.
When it comes championship, I'm not freaking Rollins!
It's Cody Rhodes for Philadelphia!
Reigns on SmackDown, but when Main Event returns. Next!
Put everything on the line for you.
One of the most.
Let them shock you.
With each passing week, can Cody trust Seth? What we do know is there are massive implications in the undisputed 24 Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes, the American. Will Rhodes be able to finish his story, or will Rhodes address the WWE Universe?
Reigns, he thinks that it's desperation. The way I dress, I talk the way I talk. I'm to be the champion because the champion. About Roman Reigns. Clearly, I respect me out of the biggest dream I ever had in my life. I hate your guts. Fine with me if you hate me too. Mania that you wanted to have. And it not once. 39 heading into WrestleMania 40 for nothing back. But I am going to ask for some. WWE, myself, and the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. Will you fight with me? 15,000 strong if I'm going to point at this sign. Okay. You game? 2 main events, April 6th.
Look at the chain! Look at Chicago! Stupid mouth, Cole, has arrived. Be here tonight. But the most electrifying man in entertainment. What a dream! Look at that animal! Remember that. Remember that. That's one of one. That. And this is awesome. Oh, he's here too. Nice gesture.
The final boss just shot Cody Rhodes. Be the last we hear from the People's Champ, as he will be joined. Find out what the Bloodline has to say just days away. Punk has arrived at the Allstate Arena and is an injury during the Royal Rumble and would be forced to turn. At the Showcase of the Immortals, 2 former friend guy, Iyo Sky, get the 2024 and retain General League Tag Team Championships in a massive spots remain. Which tag teams will it be? It's a challenge as he defends his title against Randy Orton allies since he stepped foot in WWE. That is the Showcase of the Immortals. But 2 former champions, but can he retain his title against 2 hungry challengers? Finally get his chance to win a world title in front of the masses. There has been on a personal vendetta for months now. Or will Seth defeat the Elimination Chamber winner for CM Punk on Raw?
Me and Seth, somehow magically taller than me. That's a story for since I was 15 years old. Somebody who hasn't face to face with the Second City. There's Drew McIntyre. I've been tight-lipped. That's because I don't perpetually terminally. Chicago, you handle it face to face like a man.
Love to get to that ring right now and beat your. I stomped that stupid little.
Hey, are you a Scottish psychopath in a kilt
for talk like that? No, we're less than 2 weeks to Mania. We're in Chicago. Oh man, I just realized I'm wearing this shirt.
Ain't never had to put another man's name on a t-shirt.
Straight edge thing. What the? You never drink, you never. Maybe at one time I hated you, and maybe there's issues with me. Man, this gym and I can't get that last rep, and I'm using Elimination Chamber, first man in, 30 minutes in, I get the job done. You're my muse, man.
Come on, you coward!
Take me out before WrestleMania. Real bad. You don't have to sneak in. I would be in my position, but you shouldn't, and everyone won.
Huh? You got the balls to Chicago. CM Punk.
Peace. Keep going. But anyway, if you want to be part of the show, mouth of yours, so why don't you maybe be the guest, raise that World Heavyweight Championship with...
You guys are done trying to out one brain cell amongst the two of you. You mania when you're not in it. You're non-factored in WrestleMania. It doesn't matter to me. The funny fact is, you need me. Narrating my finest hour has not to a world championship as you're ever gonna get again. Whatever you want at WrestleMania, just stay out of my way.
Okay, it's decided. Cole, all the coal miners, Pat McAfee, I will do something that you in the world and that stupid sword that you came out to the ring with. My 10-year music.
It was all kind of Drew McIntyre's idea.
You don't get the last word, Punk. Is the title. You are obsessed because I am living your dream. You're your biggest fan. This is Phil.
Session with CM Punk didn't do him any favors. In tag team action. In the formidable tag team next.
I'll at you for a minute.
At WrestleMania,
The real
brother.
could be historic.
These two brothers are going to go face.
Then.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for 1 May.
And Brian, we saw them make Smash Mouth Wrestling of Hank Walker and Tank Ledger
Do against the high-flying capabilities of these next two.
Impact coming up next weekend at WrestleMania 24, the highest rated WWE 2K with an iconic roster of over 200 superstars. It's usually you, Brian.
I know.
And their opponents, the team of May.
We want to talk about being very 2024 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
These gentlemen came through the system, and it's just nice.
And Brian, when they walked through the door back sometime in 20...
They really worked well together, so that was cool that they... If I look like that, I'd be lucky I'd have pants on. But
as right now, Idris Inoue with one of the best physiques in the game.
Good form.
Listen, don't be mistaken by the physique of Hank.
I was just kidding. But
Tag Team Classic, which shows how important they are to the tag team.
a big Hank. Like that, man, he was
Lineman for Northwestern. He's from locally here in
huge, and I talked to him earlier about being from here, and he chose native.
And Brian, to your point, the ultra athletic team NXT. We talked about Humberto and Angel. Nate.
You know, a lot of people training and working out, and the strength of Tank there. He doesn't know anything right now.
And we talked about it the first time they were on main. And Hank and Tank fought. Brian, they certainly bring the punishment there. Certainly a top things like a B right here.
You're gonna cut like a blade.
Malik Blade, Idris Inoue, they've competed here on main event. Fly! Idris and Malik start to roll here on main event. And we're back here on main event. Brian, the death-defying high. Here's a cover.
I'm naming them pretty colors. Because I love the color of their outfits, and that's how I choose my football teams too. Predicting right now.
I heard it helped your NCAA bracket as well.
Smart move, man.
And again, you go back to that.
Team's been together about a year. You can see the experience difference. Being neck breaker, and I'm not cursing. I'm just saying it was a literal
challenge as we're still awaiting the final two teams from SmackDown.
But you just saw a shot right there over the shoulders of these two gentlemen, and them wanting to come in here and work hard and win.
Indeed, and of course, Stand and Deliver kicking off WrestleMania. NC State's starting to roll a bit here. Started NXT, worked his way right up the ladder, so he knows what it's like off his own brand of intensity. South Wrestling, they really back it up inside the ring, Brian.
Here we go.
And now in the wheelbarrow position. Elbow.
Well, that just happened.
Keeping their foot on the gas for a huge potential victory.
Keepers up high.
But Tank
in, but that's time.
In his backyard, in his hometown, says not on my turf. Brian,
oh my word.
From the apron as Idris gets sent down. And now Hank and Tank for a collision course. Into the cover.
Wrong again, but man.
As a unit here on main event. and come away with a key to take Ledger from the apron all the way to the floor again. Then one day before a huge match on Level Up tomorrow, just 9 days before we head to Philadelphia and against the sinister Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke seems to be left with nothing.
Live by code.
Lynch in what should be an unforgettable battle on at the Showcase of the Immortals. Also, personal rivalries with LA Knight spiral deeper into frustration. Set his sights to finally get his chance for payback when he goes one-on-one with the bar to dethrone Gunther's historic reign, Continental Champion for 606. Andrew McIntyre, to name a few. And another highly anticipated showdown. Partners are set to battle it out in a rare WrestleMania. Tune in to the biggest WrestleMania of all time against the scintillating assassin, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Trying to take it. Spin! Up! Now the spin! Here a point. Jey Uso wanted to make sure he nailed it toward WrestleMania. Born away, no matter the distraction. What a case, however, once again caught up to Cody Rhodes, and that's up in, yeah, that's near the end. Look at now look at this. Look at this.
Upset that The Rock wasn't saying. Look at you now. Get up, boy! How about this enemy, you know? The Rock got you here. Chicago, look at your hero. And Mama Rhodes. Because you're going right in there. Shit. Look at you now. Look at you now. You want to know why The Rock is a piece of trash? Talk his him to Mama Rose and to everybody. Him of Cody Rhodes. He stuck his nose. It's come true. Look at this. Look at you. Here's your belt. The Rock is your son's blood and your tears. Look at that. There it is. There it is. Cheers at the end of the day. Mama Rose, at WrestleMania, this is gonna. Your daddy, Don's boy. You gotta know. The Rock and Cody Rhodes, hard time, because this is what happened.